Building a level in Viking Smash is very simple. We're going to go into the level editor, and you'll see this grid here. These squares represent the 20 by 12 tiles that can make up a level in Viking Smash. Now you can left click to place a tile anywhere in this grid. You can also hold the button to paint a whole bunch of them. Now whichever one you have selected out of these two quick select options will be the one that's painted. So I also have an empty tile selected here, so I can clear out these tiles. And I can change between these two here by clicking on them or hitting the 1 and 2 buttons on the keyboard. Now I can also open up the painter's palette here, toggle that on and off by clicking on it, and this will give me the option of placing a different type of tile in those quick select positions. So I've just selected a stone tile and a steel tile, and I can place those around, overwrite these brick tiles here. Now if I wasn't happy with what I just did, I can hit the undo button and undo my changes. I can also clear out all the tiles by hitting the clear button, but in this case I'll undo that and just leave them as they were. Now besides the environment tiles, there's also the player and exit tiles, and these are very important. You can't actually have a level without the player and exit. So I'm going to hit the test button now to play this level, and I've got my little player here, Ragnar the Red, and he can run up to this open exit to finish the level. Now the pickups here, the flagon is very important, we'll get to that in a moment, but these two here, the treasure and the coin, are mainly for a risk-reward situation. You know, place them where the player will have to go through some trials, a bit of a tricky spot, and it's more for a completionist gamer. They're not really required to finish the level, just for extra points. Now let's place a flagon down here. Now you'll see the door hasn't opened immediately because I need to collect all flagons in the level before the door opens. Right. So the delete is the empty tile, and the remaining ones are the enemies. Now you've seen spider, axe, wolf and bird here, and each of these will kill the player if they touch them. So let's place a spider there, and we'll place a couple of axes over here. Now if I test the level, let's dive down here and demonstrate the spider. Now the spider will shoot down his web and get you. So if any enemies touch you, then you will die. There's all sorts of tiles to choose from: the switch tile to turn off the switch ball, the jump pad, the teleporter, the ladders, the various types of blocks here which have different attributes, different enemies which can also go through teleporters or trigger switches, these spikes which will damage the player. You can build very complicated levels just by your placement of these tiles. So let's say I placed a switch here and some switch walls here, just randomly scatter them. I'll grab a bird, place him here, and you'll see that as the bird crosses the switch, he's toggling these switch walls on and off, and that's really a powerful tool. And the same goes for teleporters, which enemies can go through. You know, there's lots of variations you can do, lots of ways of creating unique and complex levels, challenging, fun. The choice is yours, and as you've seen, it's very, very easy. So I look forward to playing the levels